Peace, family. I hope you are happy and healthy and doing well. Welcome to the October garden tour. I missed September. There was a lot going on, but we are back, guys. So this is the garden tour at Mommy's house. As you guys probably know, I have my own house now, so I'm going to try to do garden tours at both for you guys. But so much came from San Diego and came into this garden, so I definitely want to keep updating you guys on what's growing, what's changing, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's a little bit of ugly, but that's okay. That's how the garden is. There's life and death in the garden. So let's start over here with our passion fruit. This passion fruit has grown so much since we brought it here, and I'm kind of rehabilitating it right now because we originally moved it in this pot and it loved it. We put these stakes here and it was sitting over there, and we quickly realized that the stakes were not going to be enough to support how this plant likes to grow. So my husband put up this netting over here and we moved the passion fruit, but when we moved it, it already had put some roots in the ground. So it's kind of recovering from us, you know, ripping its roots a little bit, but this is going to be its permanent home. So we're happy to see how big and beautiful it is, hoping that it gives us some fruits next year. This is squash. You guys know how big and a bully that squash was in my garden bed earlier, so I decided I loved the squash. I loved eating it. It was tasty. I decided to put it in a grow bag this time, and hopefully it grows well here. It's looking good so far. We've got alubu as usual. The alubu really does not need any type of like maintenance or care, so we just let it do what it do. Okay guys, this bed is gonna be transitioning. It already has been transitioning. The okra are still giving us okra, but they're starting to look a little tired, so you're gonna see big okra on here that we are saving for seeds for next year. I absolutely will grow this burgundy okra every single year. I loved the taste. I love the look of it. I love how much it produces. I mean, it just creates all these different branches and produces off of all of these branches, so I love it. Here's Mommy's green okra. As you can see, it was through Hurricane Nicholas. Mommy got in here and tied it up, so they're leaning over and they'll be coming out soon because I don't want them to hit my Brussels sprout. I've got Brussels sprout there. I've got purple zinnias. I'm in love with these zinnias, and I have a dwarf sunflower there. I don't know if you guys can see back there is a broccoli plant, and next to it is a tomato that's not looking so well. And we do have some weeds in here. Actually, today I came over here to get some work done, so I'll be doing that later, but I thought I'd show you guys the tour first. I did put some longevity spinach in this bed there. This one is a broccoli transplant. That's a broccoli transplant as well. Take a look at these bush beans, you guys. Come on, bush beans. They are giving me life. We've got green and purple bush beans growing here. I like to let them get bigger than this, but they are really beautiful, and they've got a bunch of flowers. I also have some purple ones back here. So I'm excited to eat and also probably freeze some of these bush beans. If you look back here, I've got 2 tomatoes. These are from Mommy's cherry tomatoes that grew so lovely earlier in the year, so I took 2 and planted them, and now we've got tomato plants. This is a big Bertha bell pepper, sweet bell pepper. It's leaning a little bit, but it gave us a beautiful bell pepper just the other day, and look at those flowers and buds coming out. I've got a red sunflower there, a moringa here. I've got another longevity spinach there. This is a broccoli here. These are also purple zinnias. I'll show you guys a picture of the zinnia that came out of there. It's so gorgeous. It's sitting on my dining table. This, you guys, that is my key lime. It had leaf miners and I just didn't get to it in time. There's a lot of things to take care of, but I spotted some new life on it right there. Right here. So I'm gonna try to save it. This is our butternut squash. As you can see, it is growing all over the place. We've gotten 4 squash off of it so far. And look, it's still making new squash. So that one's looking good. I gotta step back to show you guys everything. But here's Maya, the Meyer lemon. I'm gonna move her soon, but I wanna have her place ready before I move her. We've got sweet potatoes here. Everything is all together here, but that's the container that the sweet potatoes are growing out of. And then check out this watermelon, guys. We just harvested a big sweet watermelon the other day, and we're so excited. This watermelon is going everywhere, and it is still producing fruit. Here's a little one. We've got all sizes here. Here is kind of a medium-sized one. There's another big one there. Check out this bed. It's in transition. Now this okra is still looking great. I don't have plans on pulling it out until it tells me that it is ready. Check out the Ethiopian kale and how much it's flourished now that I pulled that squash out of there. I've got some dwarf sunflowers on the side of it and some purple basil there. And all across the back, I don't know if you guys can really see, but I've got pole beans growing. So this sunflower, we already harvested the head, but I thought I'd leave it there for the pole beans to grow on. And you can see some pole beans back there going up the trellis. So all along the back, we've got pole beans. This pole bean decided to grow on our other okra, which is looking beautiful. Our pineapple ground cherries are laying on the ground, y'all. They've been through so much, but they're still producing. So until they tell me they're done, I am not gonna bother them. I'm not gonna pull them out. You can see they've got ground cherries on them. Look at this little lizard, y'all. He right here. We've got a few broccoli transplants in here. So as we're pulling other things out, we're putting more things in. We want to keep the bed, you know, producing food. We've got our basil back there, and our zinnia is there. That zinnia is huge now. And under the zinnia, or on the side, I've got some sweet alyssums. The bees love that. So I want to keep on feeding the bees if we can. We're going to circle back around because we haven't even finished this side of the yard. So we've got our blood orange here in the middle, and we've got ugu there. This is from Nigeria. And there, look at this one, guys. It's so happy, and mommy is too. You see, I gotta clean this bed out. I'm gonna pull all this grass out, and we're actually gonna plant some more longevity spinach. Mommy wants it here, so that's where it will go. Look at my African daisies, y'all. Poor thing. I'm gonna take it home. I'm gonna see if it still has any life. A lot of the flowers that I brought home didn't do well. It's just me trying to maintain from here and there, and the heat and adjusting. That's an okra. I just harvested 2 okras off of here. This is a pepper plant. This is one that we brought from San Diego as well. Haven't gotten any peppers from it lately. Makes these small peppers. This is my husband's prized avocado. His name is Bob. He grew this from seed in San Diego, and we moved it down here. And look at it, guys. It's looking good. I'm pretty sure it probably has roots in the ground by now. And this is another longevity spinach that's gonna go in that bed with the blood orange. This is mommy's guava. It didn't produce this year, so we're gonna try to feed it and really take good care of it. It did not like the freeze last winter, and I think it's just still you know, recuperating from that. So over here we have our berry bushes. This one is blueberry. We've got our California Wonder bell peppers, and these are not as big as I would have liked them to be and as I've seen others. So I'm definitely going to try to grow this again next year, see if I can get some bigger peppers. This is an eggplant. It was over there by the watermelon. I saved it. It is starting to look beautiful and grow really, really well. This is my son's snake plant that we need to take back to our house. And these are our blackberries. Look how they've stretched out, especially this one. It loves to stretch out. It's all in the pepper container, but it's looking beautiful. I love all the new growth. Hopefully it gives us some berries next year. And one of our aunties gave us some papayas, so we're going to be putting these in the ground very soon. This is my husband's cashew apple. It's been looking happy and healthy since we got here. This one is my blood orange that still needs to go to my house and in the ground. We've got, I think, key lime, and there's a Meyer lemon all the way there by the watermelon. More alubu. This kale bed definitely has been through some things. So those other kale, I think they were dinosaur blue kale maybe, they died off. They were like 3 or 4 years old though, so I think it's time to put some new ones in here. And we got to get in here and really do some maintenance as far as bugs and stuff. This kale is thriving. It looks beautiful. It's the only one so far, so I'm going to hold on to him and revamp some other stuff in here. We've got moringa here, looking beautiful, and moringa here that's growing over the fence. This one has been clipped actually, and now it's right back over the fence looking good. We've got some Nigerian veggies growing here, and this is the little longevity spinach that I put in the ground when we moved here, and look how good it looks now. Our pomegranate is looking amazing. It's now taller than my 2 little kids, so I think it likes its new home there. And we've got a lot more Nigerian vegetables. Look how big they've gotten since my kids put them in the ground. Really, really big. Here we've got the Brussels sprout that one of my aunties gave us. And this is the purple sprouting broccoli, looking big and beautiful and almost ready to give us some food. We've got water leaf. This is oregano. And check out this grape, y'all. I don't know if you guys remember how small it was when we put it in the ground, but it is straight gorgeous. And this is mommy's plant that when I came, she was like, it's not growing. Look at it now, you guys. We've been feeding it, taking good care of it, and it looks amazing. I think this one is garden egg. And this is the biggest, nicest garden egg so far. So yeah, the garden is looking amazing. It's pretty cool and challenging to work on this garden from my house. It's kind of like having, I guess, a plot at the community garden or an allotment. And so it's nice because when I come here, there's like stuff ready to harvest, which is cool. But also there's a lot of work to be done. So I need to get to that work, and I'm going to do that now. I thank you guys for watching the tour. Let me know what you guys think I should plant, or, you know, just give me some feedback on the garden. I'm doing my best and I'm loving it. This is only my 2nd year growing food, so I'm growing most of this stuff for the very first time, and I'm super excited to take my power back. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're happy and healthy. Be blessed. Peace.